Hey everybody, just want to do a quick walkthrough of the combine loss calculator that you can find on the APG app. There's a number of different things and we're going to just really quickly run through each of them. Measuring the loss that's going through your combine is a really great way to save yield and make sure that you actually get some harvestable product and to prevent weeds and field contamination for next year. There's just a number of things to fill out. Selecting crop, which then has the corresponding density. So today we're in peas. Peas are 60 pounds a bushel. You plop in your yield. This can be from your combine yield monitor. Today, for the purposes of this, I'm gonna guess that we'll have a little bit of a less than average crop, just for the sake of showing you the calculation. So we're going to say that this is going to yield 45 bushels to the acre. The next thing that it's going to say is, so when we're doing combine loss, there's some calculation steps and then there's some actual manual steps. And the best way to do that is through having a catch basin. So some sort of, whether it's a meter by meter square pan that you either can have, there's tools that can be magnetized to the bottom of the combine. You want it before any of the discharge area. So these magnets, you hit the button, it drops, the combine drives over the pan, and any of the seeds that go all the way through the machine are then caught in this catch basin. There's some other ways you can toss a kind of a pan underneath. Again, that's a bit more dangerous, so whatever your risk tolerance is, or your standard way of doing it. My dad used to follow behind with a shovel and kind of walk back here. Probably not the most accurate way to collect a sample. Anyway, once we have that catch basin and we can plug in, so if it's a meter, it's basically 3 feet by 3 feet, so you have 9 square feet, that goes into the calculation. The next thing that we're going to look at is the cut width. So on this 1 to 32 scale, so the actual width of your header. The next thing you need to know is the discharge width. So ideally, of course, your combine spreads the entire width of your cut. May not in fact be reality, so that number gets plugged in. The next thing, or the final thing that you're going to use, is the actual weight of the seeds in the catch pan. So if we're just kind of working through this hypothetical calculation, I'm going to say that my catch area is 9 square feet. My cut width is, I have a 35-foot header. My discharge width is also ideally 35 feet. And in my catch pan, I then weighed and I got 15 grams of seed left in there. I hit calculate, and it tells me that I am losing about 2.7 bushels to the acre. And so then I'm going to want to adjust my combine settings and try and get that down a little bit lower. Because if we think about it at this rate, and again, this is hypothetical, I'm basically seeding the next crop of peas. So there's some tweaking. Never just do this once. So repeat a couple times as you adjust some of the settings on the combine.